Okay, so today is November 19, 2020, and it's 3 a.m. This is my subscription, 190, and I have 5,611 public watch hour. For some reason, I feel like they freeze my subscription number where it cannot go up anymore. I don't know why do I feel that. Okay, I feel like whoever was messing around, taking away the subs, for some reason I have a feeling they just freeze it, where whoever subscribe, the number won't change. So it won't automatically go anymore. Alright, so there's a lot going on Twitter. Yesterday I put one video out right away the minute I found out. And I did put a comment at the bottom saying that today's video will be coming on Friday. So, wow, we're starting to find out what's really going on now with the lawsuit. And most of it, I think many of the squads already knew, but it's just coming out. It's like a confirmation of what some of the squads been saying online. Before I go into the lawsuit thing, this is just on my homepage. Okay, just popped up when it's 5 hours ago. Okay, why am I getting emotional? I love him. Great job, Prince Harry, and thank you for serving your country with honor, and thank you for everything you continue to do for veterans with We Are Invictus. One serve, always serve. Stand for heroes. Captain Wells, We Are Invictus. Okay, let's hear what he says here.
Next guest served in his nation's armed forces for 10 years, rising to the rank of captain. And after 2 tours in Afghanistan, he made a huge commitment to support wounded men and women as they adapted to civilian life post-injury. And when I say he's a true prince of a guy, I mean that literally. He is Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex.
Good evening. I'm really pleased to be part of tonight's gathering for a cause that is so close to my heart. Thank you, Bob, for your ongoing friendship and for your commitment to veterans and their families. My experience in the military made me who I am today. It also connected me with some of the strongest, funniest, and most memorable people I've ever met. Once we join this team, we are always part of this team. Once we have served, we are always serving, and proudly so. In war, you see things you hope no one else has to see. You prepare yourself as much as possible, but truth be told, nothing can really prepare you. So much was being sacrificed without recognition, and so many lives were forever changed. I wanted to honor the legacy of these men and women who have given up so much, from time with family to birthdays missed and even births missed. Some lost their limbs and others lost their lives.
In memory of all of our fallen comrades who didn't make it, we are Invictus.
It is for that reason that I created the Invictus Games, to give injured servicemen and women a platform to excel and reaffirm their values of resilience, of community and strength, which are inherent in each and every one of us. Frankly, that experience changed my life forever, and for the better. It changed how I viewed sacrifice and service. I was born into a life of duty, but it was during my decade in the army that I committed to a life of service. Tonight, we honor and advocate for our veterans and their loved ones. For the whole world, this year has been and continues to be incredibly hard. But we've also seen incredible resilience and purpose. As far as I see it, service is what happens in the quiet and in the chaos. What happens when people aren't...
Okay, so I probably will get flagged for this. If I do, I'm gonna cut it. Lately, I see a lot of my videos have been flagged a lot. And so yeah, if I get flagged for this, I'll cut it. So she just put that out. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's more going on. 48 more minutes. Seconds.
Loved ones. For the whole world, this year has been and continues to be incredibly hard. But we've also seen incredible resilience and purpose. As far as I see it,
okay.
Loved ones.
And I thank her for sharing this. Okay. I love him. This is a brilliant and kind man with a beautiful soul. He is going to some many great things. He's going to some many great things by the grace of God. Okay, I'm very happy for him. Found the love he seems and needed. Beautiful family. We will see great work from both of them. Okay, So I guess this is a good way to start some of the videos that I'll be showing today, because the thing that his family is doing to him, it's really, really sad to see him went through that. The fact that he said he was born in a privileged life, and what is it? Not only privilege, but of duty, but being in the military sort of show him. I forgot how he put it, but it's really sad to see the headache his family did put him through for the fact that he chose a woman that he loves, and then they just went at him. And I think with all this stuff that he's going through, and it's pretty much out in the public, not only I don't have that much faith, okay, on the system, the UK system, to give a fair trial for his wife for the copyright thing that's going on. At least people will see the people who will be king of the UK, how heartless they are. Okay? So I think if those people in the UK have a mind of their own and see things for what it is, and I think Harry has the nation, the world behind him, unlike his brother and father. It's very sad. So today's video, I hope I go in that order. The court thing, okay? And I'm gonna try to end with some laughter, because I came across a thread that was very funny, and eventually a prayer. And I did bookmark a prayer that came up yesterday. Okay, some of you might say, why don't I put my own prayer too? Why? And privately, I do, when I do my prayer, I do add them, the Sussexes, the squad, into my prayers. But I don't know any verses. But not knowing any verses doesn't mean that you're not close to God, you know? All right, so let me look for some. Okay, so I did put some of the things out already. So there's some things like this one that he did. I put a video out yesterday, so I edited quick, so I'm not gonna go through that because I already did the video. So let's start with this. This has to do with the court thing, because there's little parts that people share. I'm not sure it's straight from the court documents or anything, so maybe I should put a disclaimer here. Some of the things I'll be showing, it's not I'm not sure where they originated from, but I just want to share with you. All right, so okay, this is the first one. Anyway, Jason Knopf promised an editor Meghan's friends would not speak. Okay, was in charge of advising he who shall not be named. Okay, helped to write the letter. Graduated with Dan Wooten, who broke the story in January. And when all was said and done, he was giving a promotion. My goodness, for being evil, backstabbing, they elevate you. Can you imagine all those people who's working their butt off, doing all the right thing, but yet can never elevate it? I'm telling you, there must be a heaven, because once those hard workers get into heaven, they need that rest, because in real life on earth, they put so much barriers for them. Okay, let's see. None of this can be ignored, and suspect when this case is wrapped up, there will be an in-depth article and a high-profile paper that would spell all these facts out. People are just wanting for the outcome. Okay, waiting. Okay, people are just waiting for the outcome. All right, does anybody have the entire file? Yeah, I was looking for that too. Because sometimes court documents are put out, but this one I was not seeing it. It's just through secondhand. This is why I'm saying I'm putting that disclaimer out, because I'm not sure where this thing is originated from. Okay, so Jason advised he who shall not be named not speak about the letter, and continue spewing the lies that Meghan never contacted he who shall not be named, while advising Meghan she can defend herself. Damn, Meghan's friends tell People magazine about the letter. Okay, what is going on? There's two comments here. Okay, so Jason tells he who shall not be named to give Mel and Sunday a copy of the letter and use the excuse that you are defending yourself. Wow, giving the appearance that Kensington apparently didn't give the Mail on Sunday the letter. My God, all that will connect to W. But we been new. This is what I'm saying. There's this video that I made. It's like, I'm not saying I have powers or anything like that, because this thing came across my eyes like I was there. It's like Harry walking into Kensington Palace like his old self, you know, like before none of these nonsense were happening, going to give somebody a hug who shall not be named, and then that person stabbed them. And this is, maybe I should cut this out, because that video that I put, it has been done before. Harry should be watch his back, that's all. Okay, I'll cut some of the part that I just said here. Okay, say it louder, bullion. I say it again with my whole chest out. Bullion, bullion, bullion. Oh my goodness, this squad, in all seriousness, they still have their jokes in there. Okay, so I read that. For assistant to a CEO, trifling it as fuck. My God, nothing remotely dodging there then. Oh my goodness, that would be a crazy coincidence. Okay, Thomas Markle said the royal family owes him. Things are becoming much more transparent. Meghan's pregnant, asked for guidance and following protocol when writing the letter in 2018 to her father, and Jason Connell, along with 2 senior royals, conspired to throw her under the bus. My goodness, it's like, you see, she's trying to do all the right thing. This just remind me when Princess Diana went to the Queen and asked for help, and she, yeah, what am I supposed to do? This kind of thing. I'm not gonna put the video because I've been flagged too many times. Okay. So now Meghan is trying to do the right thing, the way that they do their stuff. Instead, they backstab her, and then they told her to shut her mouth. You can't defend yourself. Like I said on the Hugo's video, okay, they pretty much is double sword. They're right in front of her, telling her how to do it, and then they went right behind her and stabbed her again. My goodness. I'm sure there'll be retraction or a change in the headline coming from the Telegraph. Okay, you're right. I am so mad right now. F these clowns. Okay, the palace gave the letter to Diary. Now Diary is playing with the palace. Who is Diary? What? Just like when Jessica was rebuked for speaking this one time to correct a narrative. My goodness. Okay, so let me go to the second tweet that I bookmarked. All right, Meghan told us in court document that, quote, she was pregnant, unprotected by the institution, and prohibited from defending herself. After those two, quote, 2 senior members of the royal family, end quote, advised her to write that stupid letter, and they left her out to dry. I need y'all to remember that. Okay, so there's part of the thing. 24. The claimant, again, I'm not sure where this originated from. I'm just sharing with you, okay? This is my disclaimer. The claimant had become a subject to a large number of false and damaging articles by the UK tabloid media, specifically by the defendant, which caused tremendous emotional distress and damage to her mental health, as her friend had never seen her in this state before. They were rightly concerned for her welfare, specifically as she was pregnant, unprotected by the institution, and prohibited from defending herself. My goodness, they were using her like a punching bag. They were using her like a punching bag. All right, let me see if there's more. Okay, so that was that. Okay, now let's go to the comment. Okay, which members and is there a source? Never heard of it so far. Okay, it is in court documents that Meghan was advised by 2 senior members and other than Harry. Okay, let's read this. Giving the claimant level of distress surrounding the form, frequency, and content of the media coverage concerning her father, and as the newest member of the royal family who wanted to follow protocol. Okay, she wanted to follow protocol. The claimant sought advice from 2 senior members of the royal family on how best to advise the situation. Okay, you guys could plug in the dot. The 2 senior royals. Okay, just know who you think are the 2 senior. other than Harry. Okay? 2 seniors. In accordance with the advice that she had received from the 2 members of the royal family, the claimant decided, in about the first week of August 2018, to write a private letter to her father in an attempt to get him to stop talking to the press. Oh, shit is coming out. Once it had been decided that the claimant will write to her father, the claimant informed Mr. Kanoff, okay? There's names. There's one name. Mr. Kanoff was not only a trusted advisor. Oh, they're gonna throw him under the bus. I could see that already. Okay? Mr. Kanoff was not only a trusted advisor who had spoken to the claimant's father repeatedly, particularly in the lead up to the wedding, and was aware of the state of his health, but he was also responsible for reporting, as was required by the palace protocol. The fact that the claimant was going to write to her father, to more senior people in the royal household, all of whom had to be kept apprised of any public-facing issue, the media spectacle surrounding Mr. Markle being one such issue. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're like, thanks. Oh, God, these people are evil. May Karma get every single one of them. You know, the UK tabloid won't write any truth about what happened to Meghan. Okay, 2 senior royals, meaning, I didn't want to say it. I'm reading what I'm seeing on Twitter here. 2 senior royals, meaning William and Charles. Okay, and then one of them told the Fail about it. The Fail went and manipulated Thomas. Then Thomas started the gaslighting claimant he had not heard from Meghan since before the wedding, knowing she would be angry with this lie. They set her up. Oh my goodness, they set her up, and I think the judge sees it. I just hope the judge does the right thing, because with what went on with Johnny Depp, this cannot be any more like light and day that the judge was bought and paid for. Okay, postponed for the least 9 months after the Duchess won a delay on confidential ground. Mr. Justice Werby was told that Mr. Markle, 76, is elderly and sick and wants his day in court sooner rather than later, as he warned he could die tomorrow. But in judgment outlining his reason for allowing the delay, the judge said it was not immediately obvious how Mr. Markle's thoughts and feelings come into play. Okay, he said Mr. Markle's evidence was not an essential component of the defense case, adding that it was relatively minor aspect overall. Mr. Markle played a very good role because they know he will spill the beans. But the fact that, okay, at the beginning, before I started putting videos out, I was starting to give Mr. Markle benefit of the doubt. That was before the wedding and all of this, right? And I was starting to hear him coming out, speaking and things like that. But when things started getting too deep, I was like, nah, that's not a real father. No amount of money should have made him did what he did. Because he should not take his daughter. The love for his daughter should come first, not money. If you know you're freaking gonna die, why would money matters? Once you die, no amount of money matters. My goodness, they wanted her to miscarry. Those horrible, vile, evil people. I was literally just thinking of, okay, I'm surprised she didn't miscarry due to the stress, poor thing. I'm telling you, Archie is a blessed child. Archie is a blessed child. Once that kid grow up and see all these things that they made her mother go through, I don't know. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Is that the one that I read? Okay, so there's more. This is the third one. Okay, so just we're all on the same page. Meghan wanted to follow protocol. Was advised. Did I just read that, or is it another one that I bookmark and then? Okay. Okay, so just so we're all on the same page, Meghan wanted to follow protocol, was advised by 2 senior members of the royal family to write the letter to her father. When all this blew up, it was crickets. Okay, no help, no support, no advice. Actually, they are against her lawsuit. This is why they brought this nonsense all the way to Trump. They were trying to bank on Trump presidency to continue their nonsense. Okay? Okay, let's see. I don't know if this is the same one that I read. If it is, I'll probably cut it. Giving the claimant level of distress to... Okay, all right. So this is another thread. I guess someone retweeted and I had apparently follow her as well. When I tell you William is a piece of shit, when people show you who they are, believe them. Okay, she put that. Okay, this sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media as he prepared for kingship and by the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace over Meghan and Harry by peddling the most negative coverage of the Duchess' relationship with her father. Thomas Markle, Harry sees that as part of the headwind against him, a friend said. Okay, she reposts this. Okay? His own brother backstabbing him. My goodness. Shocking. That's why they want her to drop the case. That's right. She was like, nope, nope. I tried to do it your way. You backstabbing me. I don't care. I think at this point, I don't think Meghan even care if she win or lose. She just want the truth to come out at this point. And then we will see. Okay? From that, we will see the moral integrity of the UK judicial system. Okay? I don't think Meghan cares at this point. She knows everybody's against her. She's at a country where she was in a family that ruled the country. And everybody will do what those people does. So I don't think she cares if she win or lose at this point. I really don't. I don't think she cares anymore. To tell you at the beginning, knowing what I know now, with all those nonsense that coming out, I was really hoping, okay, she won that case, my blood was boiled for her to win. And now that I'm seeing all of this, knowing the fact that, especially after Johnny's case, where Johnny literally lost the case with everybody see the other people was lying, okay, I don't have that much trust in the system over there. So I could see Meghan feeling, I don't give a shit anymore whether I win or lose, because the people need to know. And I think that's the same thing Diana did when she was putting out all those audios, all those videos about her feeling things that was going on. Okay? Diana didn't give a shit anymore. She didn't care. She tried to do everything the right way, but instead they backstabbing her. That's the exact same thing I see going on here. I don't think Meghan cares. I don't think Meghan cares if she wins or loses. Okay? Everybody's gonna see who they are. Everybody's gonna see who they are. I'm pretty sure they will not let Thomas Markle come and speak in court to testify. I don't think they will let him because he will say everything. He will say everything. Okay? Let me continue reading. That's why they want her to drop the case. They know they had a hand in this BS. Senior members of the royal family, Jason Kenoff, let me take a wild guess who those senior members are. I'm almost sure Prince Bland is one of them. Oh, what a snake. I mean, he's been doing that all his life. The freaking nonsense is in his head. These people are freaking lunatic, crazy in the brain. They're telling Diana was crazy or whatever, but these royal people are worse or crazy in the head. How the fuck do you want people to applaud you 24/7? Who the hell wants this kind of thing? Nobody's freaking perfect. Nobody's perfect to get applauded every 24 seconds, okay? Even when you take a shit, you're supposed people to applaud you? My goodness. Okay, that's why William and his cronies were out yesterday talking about supporting the case against BBC about his mother's interview. Yet come next year, he will be begging them to work with him. He's so short-sighted, I'm telling you, with everything he does. Yeah. When people, I've said that so many times, they see Meghan only as their target. They hate for her. They don't broaden their horizon, their sense of If I do this, what will be the ripple effect of my action? They don't see that. And William has what? 3 kids. Okay? You're telling me you will only care about the first one. Anything else that happened with the other 2, you don't care. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, I think we should not make inference from clearly detailing document in that regard. Take away Megan's urgency as an adult who can make her own decision. Okay. Okay, she received advice they could mean on anything into dealing with her father, but she but she chose to write her letter. Okay, that's two. Okay, that was the paragraph I said. Okay, let's see. There's 2 reply. That was okay. The bastard left her dangling in the wind. Okay, pushing from behind. Write the letter, Megan. Upon royal advice, she does just that. But when imminent disaster is approached, those same pushers are nowhere to be found and literally silent at the newest royal cry out for help. British royal family staff equal trash sample. Oh my God, this just remind me. Princess Diana was saying when she had her suspicion marrying Charles, she was like, "There's people pushing me pushing me and pulling me," something like that. That just remind me of this.
Diana realized the attention didn't leave her much time to reflect on whether this relationship was right for her.
It's like being sucked in, just people pushing and then people pulling, all in the same direction.
This cannot be any more parallel to Diana's situation. We didn't make inferences. The document said that she was advised by 2 British royal family members to write the letter. She did about inform Connaught, whose job it was to inform the rest of British royal family. When it all hit the fan, she was left unprotected, undefended. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, the royal family, mainly Kensington Palace, was working with the press and the grifters to smear Meghan. That's why they encouraged her to write the letter and then had the grifters leak it to the Mail on Sunday. And then they vilely left Meghan with 0 support while also not letting her defend herself. Yeah, the palace gave the letter to Diary. Now, Diary is playing with the palace. Profile cowardice award. My goodness. Okay. They also insist on Harry putting his request to live in writing. The aim was to leak from the start. Yeah, Harry was like, no. Okay, I think eventually something did come out. I feel even more angry for her now. Okay, 2 senior royals have to be William and Kate, right? It could be that too. I think Charles and William. I more think of Charles and William. Okay, let's see. I think it's the Queen. She gets briefed about everything, and seeing as Charles is next in line, my other vote goes to him. Okay, I don't get a sense Queen 2 is dealing with day-to-day going on like this anymore. I think she'd delegate that away. Okay, I could be wrong, of course. For public matters, like a father embarrassing his daughter on national TV, she therefore gets briefed. Okay. Good point. I smell a war setup. That is clear betrayal by those in the palace quarters that she informed according to protocol. They are ugly inside out, the quarters. There is a special place in hell for everyone that participates in this abuse and vilification of innocent women, especially while she was pregnant. I'm even more proud of Meghan for fighting back and suing Mail on Sunday, who broke the law by breaching her copyright and privacy. Yeah. Except there are no special place in hell, not even for the royal incandescent down there. Everybody on the same damned playing field. Okay, and the Crown. Remember, the Queen told her PR person to write that stuff about Prime Minister. He said he didn't want to do it, and when the shit hit the fan, they made him take the hit and lose his job. My goodness. So that's why Thomas Markle said that the royal family owes me. Alright, so we are supposed to go to the whole day and not mention the Crown, right? Because we are easy distracted. The palace leaked the information that Meghan had helped. This is cool. Okay, what purpose will that serve them? Oh my goodness. I told you there was a lot of conversation going on Twitter about this. Okay, it will serve the purpose. she had help, so it's not really her letter, therefore her copyright was not infringed. But she wrote it. Okay, that's the thing. I'm wondering who signed it. Okay, it will serve the purpose of, quote, she had help, so it's not really her letter, therefore her copyright was not infringed. Okay, the palace gave the letter to her. That she makes some sense here though. Okay, but it was her who wrote it. The main thing I'm trying to see, who actually signed that letter. Is it going from Kensington Palace, or if it's coming from Meghan? And then then they take a photo of her letter, her penmanship, and at one point they say something like, Meghan should have known that the Mail on Sunday was gonna print the letter, that's why she writes so neat, or something like that. So this is another thing to look at on another perspective. Okay, so if it was her handwriting and everything, so let's see. Okay, unless if but I remember seeing them take a picture of some part of the letter, something like that, right? So if Mail on Sunday had a digital version of it, all right, so this is gonna be good. I don't know how they're gonna see this. Okay, so basically they set her up. Okay, I hope she works with a trust British journalist that can do a profile on his whole car and lay out what the place did to her. Oh my goodness, could it be Mr. Knopf leaked the letter to the press? Wicked rascals family right into the core. Okay, I believe that Kensington didn't see that coming. Yeah, they had been playing this dangerous game with Diana without knowing that Meghan is not Diana. Okay, that is called God's karma. And every day we are going to learn more new things. Get your popcorn ready for a new Best Life series at Kensington Palace. That's true. They tempted with the wrong person. Meghan knows her right, and she will fight for those rights. Okay, this makes me so angry, but whatever Mail on Sunday throws at Meghan, she is downstairs and will not be broken. Harry was so right to take his little nuclear family away from the toxicity. If you know what I knew, Duke of Sussex, if I were Harry, none of those people could ever talk to me ever again. Okay, well, talk to me again ever. All right. So I finished this thread. Okay, I'm 35 minutes into this, so this will be video number 2. I'm going to still continue with what's going on here. Okay.